My frame. Where's my pleasing arc? Spaghetti arms. Would you give me some tension, please?
The real reason she couldn't stand Patrick Swayze's untold secrets of dirty dancing. We all fell in love with the mesmerizing dance moves of Baby and Johnny, brought to life by the dynamic duo Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey. Little did we know, the off-screen drama was as spicy as a salsa. Brace yourselves as we dive into the behind-the-scenes world, where the dance floor wasn't the only place sizzling with tension. It's time to uncover the hidden twists and turns that will make you see Dirty Dancing in a whole new light. So grab your popcorn and join me on this journey where the backstage drama is just as captivating as the on-screen magic. Ready to tango with the juiciest backstage drama? Hit subscribe faster than I can say Dirty Dancing and join the party, because missing out? Well, that's like a dance floor with two left feet. Nobody wants that awkwardness. It's not uncommon to hear about actors not getting along while making a movie. But it's always fascinating to learn the details. Here's the whole story of what happened between Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey on the set of the 1987 film Dirty Dancing. Patrick Swayze, the late charismatic actor, brought Johnny Castle to life in Dirty Dancing, capturing hearts with his smooth moves. Jennifer Grey, playing Baby, charmed audiences with her endearing performance, creating an iconic on-screen duo. Do you know about why did Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze not get along? Both actors starred in the action movie Red Dawn a few years before to Dirty Dancing, where they were teens who, after World War III breaks out in the U.S., organize a guerrilla force. To get into character, the entire ensemble had to go through a demanding 8-week military training camp before filming. According to reports, Swayze fully committed to his predetermined position as a strong leader and remained true to his persona during the whole 8-week shoot. The conflict between Grey and Swayze started at this point because she couldn't stand him and he was allegedly ordering everyone around. A few years later, Grey underwent numerous screen auditions with other actors before receiving an offer to be in Dirty Dancing. Grey was reluctant to do a screen test with Swayze because of her past experience on Red Dawn, but she accepted his offer of an audition. Nonetheless, the chemistry between Swayze and her was evident when they filmed a rehearsal dance routine in which he raised her above his head. Swayze wrote about the screen test in his book. "I lifted her, she posed beautifully, and I lowered her slowly to the ground with our eyes locked on each other. It was a lovely moment and very sexy. The room was absolutely silent. Everyone was just staring at us." Do you think, was Jennifer Grey friends with Patrick Swayze? Well, they were okay with each other during Dirty Dancing, but they weren't really close friends. The director says there was a bit of tension because Swayze knew how to dance, but Grey didn't, and he would get frustrated when she had trouble. In his book, he mentioned how she would get into silly moods, making them redo scenes. Remember that part where he sensually runs his hand down her arm and she starts laughing? That laugh was totally real. They had to film that scene more than 20 times because Grey couldn't stop giggling, which annoyed Swayze. Eventually, the director just left it in the film. Apparently, before every scene, Grey and Swayze would argue a lot. The producer and director tried to fix this by making them watch the video of their screen test, hoping it would make them get along better for the actual filming. What did Jennifer Grey think of Patrick Swayze? Recently, Grey has spoken more about her experience working with Swayze. She says they had a lot of tension and didn't really get along, but that's what led to their sizzling on-screen chemistry. The thing is that I believe tension is much hotter looking than just love, and I think there was a very complex dynamic between Patrick and myself for the whole movie, Grey said. Whatever our issues were, we had them, but they weren't talked about. Since the movie was released over 3 decades ago, Grey has never said a bad word of her former co-star. In fact, she credits him with giving her the bravery she needed to do risky dance moves. "He was really strong and he was very protective and his heart was very much in it," Gray said. "He smelled really good. His skin was really nice," she continued. How old is Patrick Swayze in the movie Dirty Dancing? When the movie was filmed, Swayze was 34 even though his character was 25. Gray was 26 at the time, playing a 17-year-old. There are more reasons which will tell you why Jennifer didn't like Patrick Swayze. The first reason was the tensions between Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey on the set of Dirty Dancing stemmed from a combination of factors. Firstly, Swayze's background as a trained dancer clashed with Grey's limited dance experience. This discord became evident during dance sequences, where Swayze, accustomed to a higher level of proficiency, reportedly grew frustrated with Grey's challenges in keeping up with the choreography. The iconic scene involving Swayze sensually running his hand down Grey's arm became a source of further strain. Grey's inability to contain her laughter during this moment resulted in more than 20 retakes testing Swayze's patience. The constant repetition likely exacerbated the tension between them as Swayze, irritated by the challenges in achieving the desired shot, may have contributed to the growing discomfort. Adding to the complex working dynamic, Grey and Swayze would reportedly engage in frequent arguments before filming scenes. This consistent clash of personalities and communication styles created an overall challenging atmosphere on set. In an attempt to mend their relationship, the producer and director intervened by having the actors watch the video of their screen test. The hope was that revisiting their initial chemistry might foster a better working relationship. However, despite these efforts, the underlying tensions persisted throughout the filming of Dirty Dancing, making it a challenging and perhaps less enjoyable experience for both actors. Despite the challenges behind the scenes, the magic of Dirty Dancing remains untouched on the screen, captivating audiences for decades. Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey's complex dynamic may have added layers to the film's narrative, turning it into a timeless classic that continues to dance its way into the hearts of viewers around the world. If you like the video, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell for more informative videos.